Hey guys, Joe Pepe here, just finishing up my cardio, and I want to come help all you Cup to Cup subscribers with your fantasy questions. A few of you sent some stuff in, so let's get to it. First one by IB MacDaddy, great name. 20-team league, and my first two picks are Miles Sanders and Mike Evans. I have the following options: Boston Scott, Blake Jarwin, Jalen Richard, DeAndre Swift. Where would I pivot? Okay, first off, 20-team league, that's insane. So kudos to you for even wanting to play that. Keep an eye on both of the players. They might still play. You don't know yet. Just keep reading the waiver wire. Keep following us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'll make sure to help you guys out. But if they play, you're obviously going to start both of them. If they don't, Boston Scott automatically goes in because he's going to be replacing Miles Sanders. So that's an easy one. For the Mike Evans slot, you're going to have to put Blake Jarwin in your flex. It's going to be a high-scoring affair. And I think Blake Jarwin's going to end up with all the vacant targets from Randall Cobb and from Jason Witten. I think that Dak Prescott's going to hit him at least somewhere in the red zone for one touchdown. So let's go with Blake Jarwin, high-scoring affair. I think he's your best bet. If Miles Sanders plays and Mike Evans doesn't, you're going to go Miles Sanders and Boston Scott. For the next question, and I might be saying this wrong, so I'm sorry. Lausman 1991 asked, will David Johnson be fantasy relevant this year? I think he is. You don't trade DeAndre Hopkins to bring in David Johnson without using him. You have Brandon Cooks, often injured. Will Fuller, often injured. Randall Cobb, very up there in age. Not a lot of targets here, not a lot of high-quality players like you used to have with DeAndre Hopkins. I think you're going to use David Johnson running. I think you're going to use David Johnson in the pass game. And let's remember, Carlos Hyde had a good season last year with the Houston Texans, and David Johnson is a better pass-catching back than Carlos Hyde is, so it's a step up from where they were last year. And the final question by Keller.Noah, he asks, Austin Hooper or Hayden Hurst for Week 1 PPR? Okay, Austin Hooper is not one of my favorite picks this year. He went to a very hard situation. I don't like him in Cleveland. I think he really hurt himself for fantasy purposes. Hayden Hurst is one of my favorite plays because he's in Atlanta, filling in where Austin Hooper used to be. We all saw what Austin Hooper did last year. I think Hayden Hurst has that ability to do the same exact thing in a pass-happy offense with Matt Ryan. They're also facing Seattle. That was the third worst defense against tight ends last year. It was basically plug and play against Seattle. Now, yes, they've added Jamal Adams, but they added him late in an offseason with no games and messed up practices due to COVID. I think you slot in Hayden Hurst here, and I think you have no issues whatsoever. So let's get to Week 1 of football. Thank God it's back, and let's go.